Last race of the day, and it's still wet. And it's the turn of the superbikes. John McGuinness, Ian Lougher. This is the view on Guy Martin's machine. And there is Guy Martin. Well, we've seen wins for Lougher, McGuinness, Farquhar already. Whose turn will it be this time? John McGuinness, well, will he fancy the wet around Dundrod on a superbike? We'll have to find out. Now is the moment of truth. He's had a good start, though. McGuinness has had a great start. And Guy Martin, we're on board with. Great start for him as well. He slots in behind John McGuinness. See the sun trying to break through. McGuinness leads. Martin, number 7 is Farquhar. Lougher is 4th. Oh, Jason Griffiths, great start from him. He's 5th, and I think it might be Rob Frost in 6th. As Guy Martin leads. Guy Martin leads the Ulster Grand Prix. The second wave make their way gingerly, 1 or 2 of them off the line. So Guy Martin is the leader. Lougher, Farquhar, McGuinness, Griffiths, Frost, Britain. That's how they are at the moment on this opening lap. And there is a fair bit of water still around, but it's still fairly dry. Jason Griffiths behind Rob Frost. Here we have a replay, this time from Martin Finnegan's bike. Watch Guy Martin go. Oh my dear, not a good one for Martin Finnegan. In fact, that's a disastrous start for the Southern Irishman. All that hard work in practice down the chute for the moment for him. Adrian Archibald looking to make a move on Jason Griffiths. Guy Martin, race leader, round the hairpin. Retired in the 600 race, so will Guy Martin. It would be a remarkable story if he wins. In fact, there goes Ian Lougher. Ian Lougher goes through, and it will not be a more determined man on a motorcycle at the moment. After the misfortune he suffered at the hairpin on the 600, Ian Lougher will be doubly determined to win this one. Ryan Farquhar, though, he's got a race win already. He's now moving in the right direction. In fact, it's these three, and it could be between these three to see who wins the superbike race. McGuinness is 4th. Over the line they go. Down the flying kilo. Lougher, Farquhar past Guy Martin. The sun's coming out as well, so that'll be taking up a lot of the water. There'll still be a lot of... In fact, it could be very, very, very tricky, this race, considering the conditions. Oh, Ryan Farquhar a little bit squiggly. And Guy Martin might just get the benefit of that as he looks to drive through. Slipstreaming Farquhar, now moving out to make a manoeuvre. Then it's Britain, Jason Griffiths. Well, Jason has had so much success at the Ulster in the past as we look at 6 Cameron Donald. But Jason Griffiths, a winner here at the Ulster, not really being there or thereabouts as Ryan Farquhar goes past Ian Lougher, and Guy Martin looks to repeat the feat on Lougher as well. In fact, he does he? Yes, he does. So we're on board with Guy Martin, and he looks to go from 3rd to 1st, but not just this moment. It's Ryan Farquhar. Well, Farquhar said he'd love to win a superbike race. He's winning one. He has not won it yet, but he's winning one. He's already got a super sport victory under his belt. Oh, Guy Martin looking up the inside. There's the room. Guy Martin makes it stick as well. So Guy Martin now leads. Great race. Lougher goes up into 2nd. Round the hairpin they go. And Lougher will be paying more attention than usual. Into Dawson's. Still Martin leads Lougher, leads Farquhar. It's these three. John McGuinness is dropping further back. Richard Britton in 4th. Jason Griffiths in 5th. Down the flying kilo. Richard Britton is a man on the move. Really reeling these three in. In fact, these three could be slowing each other up. In fact, how could you say slowing each other up at 180 miles an hour plus? As Cameron Donald crosses the line. So, Lougher, Guy Martin, Ryan Farquhar, still in that order as they go up Deers Leap. Richard Britton still in 4th, Jason Griffiths in 5th. In fact, whether Jason is close enough at this stage, he's still keeping them in view. There would be some result if Jason was to get up onto the podium. On board with Guy Martin. No, looking to make a manoeuvre through on Ian Lougher. Ian Lougher's wise now to Guy Martin though. Here comes Guy Martin again. Not quite this time. And also as well, don't forget, Ryan Farquhar is there. Here comes Guy Martin. He did it before and he's done it again. He certainly loves that corner. So Guy Martin leads once more. Well, all riders have got favourite bits of each racetrack and we certainly know which one Guy Martin prefers. So Guy Martin leads. Will he cap a fairy tale year? Oh! Back wheel of Lougher touched the front wheel of Guy Martin. How they both stayed on, I'll never know. My goodness me, and that's such a fast part of the circuit. Finnegan and Archibald. Now replay. Watch the front wheel of Guy Martin. Here comes Lougher. There, bang. Guy Martin did so well to keep that in a straight line. Guy Martin up the inside of Ian Lougher. The gloves are certainly off between these two now. What a heart-stopping moment that was. Ian, Lougher's going wide. Martin's going through. Oh, there goes Martin. Oh, he's kept it upright. I don't know how. My goodness me. Well, Lougher left the door wide open for Guy Martin to go through. Maybe Lougher tried to force Guy Martin down there because Lougher's already dropped his machine, the 600 down on that side. He knows how slippy it is. Here goes Guy Martin, the replay. He does so well to keep that upright. So Guy Martin gets to ride another day. 37, Barry Maguire into the hairpin. 70. Oh, there goes Maguire. It is not so much grip in the wet. Rob Frost goes through. So down goes Barry Maguire. Ian Lougher over the line then. He leads. Richard Britton is now in third. Ryan Farquhar fourth. As Britton goes past Guy Martin. Yes, he does. So Richard Britton up into second. Lougher leads. Britton is second. Griffiths goes up into fourth past Ryan Farquhar. Great ride from Jason Griffiths. Oh, now then. Guy Martin again. Ian Lougher. Will this be a hat-trick of victories for the Welshman? It's been 21, 22 years now he's been racing. Guy Martin second, Richard Britton third, Jason Griffiths fourth, Ryan Farquhar fifth, Martin Finnegan, bike 45 in sixth. And Ian Lougher, well, when it comes to experience, they don't come more experienced than him. On board with Guy Martin. Still fairly damp on the Dundrod circuit. And in fact, he's now looking to make a move on Ian Lougher. Here comes Guy Martin up the inside. Well, I think Lougher will let him go through. He does. Guy Martin leads. Ian Lougher second. So into the hairpin. So this has actually been quite a remarkable ride. A slightly different line, not so tight this time from Guy Martin. But Guy Martin had that scare, wobbled, kept it upright, kept it straight, and is now, and rejoined of course, and now leads. Remarkable. What a fairy tale finish this would be to the Ulster Grand Prix if Guy Martin was to cap it by winning. Ian Lougher second, Richard Britton third, Jason Griffiths fourth. So, just a couple of laps to go. Guy Martin, Ian Lougher, Richard Britton, Jason Griffiths. It's between these four. Farquhar and Martin Finnegan across the line, the battle for fifth place. Here comes Lougher. And there goes Lougher, straight past Guy Martin. Richard Britton, Jason Griffiths not quite close enough just yet to get past Richard Britton. Finnegan up to fifth, Farquhar sixth. So it really is Wales v Yorkshire, Northern Ireland v Wales for third, but all eyes on these two as Guy Martin looks to make a manoeuvre on Ian Lougher. We're on board with Guy Martin. That's Lougher. Oh, Lougher knew what Guy Martin was going to try and do there. So three private battles going on at the moment. Lougher has just opened up a slight advantage over Guy Martin. Richard Britton third. Jason Griffiths will be really enjoying himself in fourth. Here comes the hairpin. Any mishaps this time? Lougher goes round okay. So too Guy Martin. Yes, Ian Lougher still leads. Richard Britton third. Jason Griffiths fourth. Here they go. Round Dawson's Ian Lougher. Guy Martin not quite close enough to Ian Lougher. Last lap flag goes out. So 7.5 miles between Ian Lougher and victory. Richard Britton third, Jason Griffiths fourth. It's between these four. Jason Griffiths might just be out of it. But if Guy Martin and Ian Lougher get tangled up again, and what a race we've had. This has been, in fact, this Ulster Grand Prix has been one of the best in living memory. Cameron Donald, another great ride from him. We might expect to see Cameron Donald up with the big boys this time next year at the Ulster. Lougher. Guy Martin getting closer and closer and closer. He'll need to keep that front wheel down. He needs as much traction as he can. Ryan Farquhar slipstreaming Martin Finnegan for 5th place. Not quite, not quite. But here he comes now. Ryan Farquhar on the juice. Richard Britton looking to take 2nd place from Guy Martin. This, remember, is the final lap. Ian Lougher round the hairpin. So too Guy Martin. Everyone's safely round this time. So it looks as if it's going to be Lougher's win. Martin Finnegan looking good in 5th. Here they come. Oh, pat marker in the way of Ian Lougher, but that's it. It's Lougher's win, his 3rd of this year's Ulster Grand Prix, his 12th victory here at Dundrod. Over the line he goes. Guy Martin is 2nd, Richard Britton 3rd, and Jason Griffiths takes 4th. Well, what an action-packed, high-drama event that was, but Ian Lougher in the end taking the spoils ahead of Guy Martin, Richard Britton 3rd, and Jason Griffiths a great 4th.
The last 2 or 3 laps, the tyre was absolutely gone on, totally gone, and it was just wheel spin. It was enjoyable, and yeah, I just really enjoyed the race with Guy there, but I just had the legs on him on top end. Top end speed of my Honda was a lot faster than the Suzuki, so yeah, it was really good, but I had to work hard at that to get that one,